Good morning and welcome to the History Office News Bulletin for the day. This is Tanashri for the day's news. Now the headlines. Twitter launches new logo, drops Bluebird for X as a part of a wider rebranding. US submarine arrives in South Korea to counter North Korea's nuclear threats. Dozen still missing as Raigat landslide search called off. Indian women's softball team to take part for the first time in Asian Games at Hangzhou in China in September. Now the news in detail. Social media platform Twitter has launched its new logo today, dropping the Bluebird on its website for an X as a part of a wider rebranding. According to media reports, the social media network site today showed the company's new logo, a white X on a black background. Twitter owner Elon Musk and its chief executive officer Linda unveiled the new logo for the social media network. The new logo is the latest change since Mr. Musk bought the social media platform for $44 billion last year. A US submarine arrived in South Korea today, a few days after the first nuclear-armed submarine docked in the country in 4 decades. According to media reports, the USS Annapolis docked at a naval base on South Korea's southern island of Jeju. Earlier, the USS Kentucky had arrived at a port in Busan on the mainland about a week ago. The USS Annapolis, while powered by a nuclear reactor, is not nuclear armed and is equipped with conventional weapons. Its primary mission is to destroy enemy ships and submarines. According to media reports, the move is seen as a part of joint effort to counter North Korea's nuclear threats. Indian authorities have called off efforts to find survivors 4 days after a deadly landslide hit a village in the western state of Maharashtra. 27 bodies were found while 57 people are still missing after the landslide, which occurred in Irshilwadi village in Raigat district. Rescue efforts were ended by the tough terrain and heavy rain. The decision was taken after talking to the Raigat administration and other authorities, a minister said. The landslide, which took place on Wednesday night, flattened several homes in the village, which is located halfway up the slope of a steep mountain called Irshilgarh. The mountain range, which is part of the Deccan Traps, was formed over 60 million years ago. Rescue operations were complicated by the terrain, which was slippery due to ongoing rains, as well as due to the fact that mud was continuing to fall on the teams. The Softball Association of India unveiled a 16-member Indian women's team today, which will compete at the Asian Games in Hangzhou to begin from 23rd September. Softball has been included in the continental event for the first time. There is 1 standby and 3 reserves who were chosen after the trials for the probables list, which were followed by a 2-week coaching session and trials in Delhi in June and July. Softball Asia granted the Indian women's softball team a wildcard admission based on the regular participation in the Asian Championships. Softball Asia's executive committee authorized it in February of this year. Softball was a medal sport at the Tokyo Olympics and will be included in the Los Angeles Games in 2028. That's it from the news desk for the day. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. For more elaborate news, please subscribe to our channel, The History Office.